So I thought I would record a short video for posterity for my children and grandchildren, if this tape survives, um, to explain why in the world we have egg fights on Easter and where did this come from and why do we do it. I've always been under the belief that this is something that came from Eastern Europe. My father's family is from Lithuania and Germany. My mother's family is from Hungary. And as long as I can remember, we've always had egg fights on Easter. And my family, my brothers and sisters, and all my cousins still carry on this tradition to this day and talk about it. And it's been a great thing for 100 years now. And in fact, when I did some research on it, it turns out that it did in fact originate in Eastern Europe, but it is now practiced all over the world. I did not realize just how widespread egg tapping, or egg knocking as it's sometimes called, is. So we do it because it's been a family tradition. My grandparents did it, my parents did it, my siblings and I do it, and all of you have participated in it. And I hope you pass this on to your children and it continues. It's a fun tradition. But I thought I'd share a little bit of what I found on the web. It turns out that, well, first of all, the reason we do it on Easter is because the egg is a symbol of rebirth. It was adopted by early Christians as a symbol of the resurrection of Jesus on Easter. So that's why it happens on Easter, and that's why it's eggs. Again, during the mid 1600s, the mid 1400s, it was practiced in Eastern Europe, and it's widely referenced in 15th century in Poland. But it was also spread to North America. North Americans were doing it in colonial New Amsterdam in the 1600s. They cracked eggs together, and it was played by children, and it was a part of a game, part of the tradition of Easter. During the Revolutionary War, egg picking or egg fighting was noted by a British prisoner of war commenting on this habit that Americans had of egg fighting. By the mid-20th century, a Baltimore and Maryland newspaper, the Evening Sun, devoted an entire editorial column to describing the rules and the rituals and the techniques for the game. So it's clearly written down. It's still practiced every Easter by the St. Nicholas Society of New York at their annual Pass Easter Ball. In England, the game is played between pairs of competitors who repeatedly knock the pointed ends of their eggs together until one of the eggs crack. The overall winner is the one who succeeds in breaking the most eggs. The World Egg Jarping, as they're called, championships have been held each Easter Sunday at Peterlee Cricket and Social Club in County Durham, England, since 1983. In many cases in Louisiana, egg tapping is a very serious event. Marksville claims to be the first to have made it into an official event in 1956. Preparations for the contest has turned into a serious science. People now know which breeds of chicken lay harder eggs and at what time. The chickens are fed with special calcium-rich food, have plenty of exercise, and even the boiling of the eggs is a serious issue, where the rules say that the eggs must be boiled tip up so that the air pocket is at the butt end. There's also a rule that the champion has to break and eat their eggs in order to prove that they're real. And again, this is practiced in cultures around the world, in India and Croatia, Netherlands, Romania, Christians in Bulgaria, the Greeks. So it's a widespread tradition, and it's nice that it's part of our family tradition. And I hope each of you carry it on for as long as you live and pass it on to your children and your grandchildren. Happy Easter. I love you very much. Okay, it's time for Easter egg fights. These are going to be completely random, but I thought I'd show you the eggs first. These are the mountains of Denver, designed for Aaron. Then we have Overwatch, which I thought Nate would very much appreciate. Nate appreciate, that rhymes. And Eva, faux Eva. And me, why do I have an angry face? I'm not quite sure, but for some reason I do. Rachel, because she got us all dinosaur t-shirts, so I thought I'd put a dinosaur on hers. So that's Rachel. And then Alex asked me to draw a cat for her, and so I did. And so that's for Alex. And now we'll let the games begin. I'm just going to kind of pick these at random. So I'll close my eyes, I'll kind of spin around, and I'll just grab 2 eggs. And it looks like this is faux Eva versus Dad. So here we go. And faux Eva wins. We'll go to the other side. And faux Eva wins again. Dad is absolutely crushed right from the beginning. This is like Risk. So now we have faux Eva, and she will be challenged by Alex. Alex with their black cat. Faux Eva, Eternity. And here we go. Oh, and Eva takes a horrible hit. The black cat of Alex is dominant. And now from the other side, oh, faux Eva comes back and damages the black cat. Now we'll switch sides. Oh, and faux Eva, despite being somewhat wounded, manages to win. And now Rachel and her dinosaur against a wounded faux Eva. Can faux Eva hang in there and win? Well, I guess we'll find out here. Ready, set, and faux Eva wins again. Oh my goodness, what is this? The dinosaur is crying. And here we go. Faux Eva does it again. The dinosaur is absolutely crushed. In fact, he's extinct. And now, looks like Aaron, the Mountains of Denver versus faux Eva. Will faux Eva triumph again, or will the Mountains of Denver win? Oh my goodness, a mighty blow. Shells flying everywhere. The Mountains of Denver by Aaron just absolutely destroyed Eva. And so now the only challenger left is Nate. Overwatch versus Aaron and the Mountains of Denver. And here we go. Oh, and the Overwatch crushes the Mountains of Denver. But it's not over yet, as we know. There's another chance. Oh, and the Mountains of Denver inflict a mortal blow, maybe a mortal blow, on Overwatch. So it comes down to 2 wounded people, 2 wounded eggs fighting each other. Will it be Nate or will it be Aaron? I have no idea. We'll find out here in a second. And it's Nate in Overwatch. Despite being wounded, obviously not mortally, his Overwatch symbol protected him, and Nate is the winner of the 2018 Easter egg fights. What an exciting day. What an Easter. I love you all. Thought this was a great way to share Easter with you as best I could. Wish I could be there in person. Wish you could be with me. I love you very, very much. God bless you.